So when they received it, they would say, "Oh, Joel, send me an email."
Right.
And they got used to seeing that.
Right. Exactly. So you're seeing Joel Marion every day, Joel Marion BioTrust, and it just becomes mundane, and it's every day it's the same thing. And the subject line is the differentiator. Then we split tested it, where I just sent an email from our head of product development, was a guy named Sean Wells. So it was a new product announcement, and I said, let's try this coming from Joel and then coming from the R&D guy. So we split tested it 50-50. One was just from Sean Wells and one was from Joel Marion. Well, the Sean Wells, because it was new and different, people hadn't used to seeing that name, even though it's a Sean Wells / BioTrust, so it still identified the sender of the company. So I understood it was a BioTrust email, but who's Sean Wells? This big curiosity thing happened. And it got almost double the open rate. But then what happened next was even more crazy. People were a lot more engaged in actually reading the email, and we knew that because it got double the click rate of the email. So double the open rate and then double the click rate. If you do the math on that, that's 4 times the number of clicks compared to Joel Marion sending the email. So I'm like, holy crap. I just discovered something pretty gnarly here. That
you could double your business,
right?
Basically,
exactly. I just got 4 times the revenue on that email by changing the name of the sender. So then we started playing with from names, and we just started getting real creative. And you've seen ones where we send an email from your belly or something like that.
Sender avocado,
right?
You're
exactly,
like, what?
Exactly. Yeah, we have all different kinds, and we always, if you want to stay completely above board and out of the crosshairs of regulators and all that stuff, just always identify the sender. You can use your cute from name. You can put avocados / BioTrust.
Yeah. And after you taught me that, I was like, you were literally teaching me in real time. I'm texting my team saying on the next, because I was doing a mentoring push at the time. I said, on the next mentoring email, send it from your future -CI.
Yeah.
Your future. And I wrote a quick email while I was sitting there listening to you on all coming from like as if it's your future.
Yeah.
Right. Or I tried one, your shoulder. Right. And the theme of the email was like, what would it be like to look over Cody's shoulder, or it was Cody's shoulder,
right,
to look over Cody's shoulder and watch every move he made. One of them was from your bank account.
Right.
I tried all these different things. That single mentoring campaign brought in a couple $100 extra $1,000 just by changing the sender name.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And that's one simple thing that you can do. The other big thing I just say is just be mindful on who you're sending to. If unsophisticated senders just blast their whole database and they wonder why, email's dead. No one's opening emails anymore. I get 2% open rates on my emails. Well, that's because all your messages are going to promotions folder in Gmail, or they're going to the spam box, or they're being blocked completely, or they're being throttled to where it takes 4 or 5 days just to get your message delivered, and whatever you were sending out that was timely on Monday is over by Friday.
So you're saying scrub your unresponsive, non-clicker, non-openers.
Yeah, so it's just a good rule of thumb in this day and age. And Apple, changes happen all the time. If I gave this 2 years ago, my advice is different than it is today, right? Because so much changes. Really, you're going to look at clickers nowadays. It's really the metric that really matters, because there's a lot of bot opens that happen on all iPhones. Anyone who uses the Mail app, as long as the mail gets downloaded, then it automatically triggers an open.
I didn't know that.
That's why you see open rates these days are 40, 50%.
I was going to say mine are now 48%. Yeah. You're hurting my ego right now. I thought I was just a really good copywriter.
Yeah. So the thing opens, I pay attention to them. I just always make sure I've narrowed that. I used to be 90-day openers that we looked at, and now we narrowed that way down to 30-day openers because of all these bot opens. I don't want to extend it out too far. If I got 90 days of bot openers, I'm starting to get lower quality names, so that when somebody does actually open an email, they don't remember who I am, they don't remember signing up for the email list, so they'll just click spam, and then next thing you know, it affects the rest of your deliverability.